In March 2016, All India Institute of Medical Sciences was asked by National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission to pay Rs 25 lakh in compensation to the kin of a cardiac patient who died after being tossed like a chattel. In May 2016, a Delhi-based private hospital and 3 of its doctors were ordered to pay Rs 64 lakh to a woman by the consumer firm for their negligence in giving requisite treatment to her premature baby, resulting in the infant becoming blind for life. Every time we hear of medical negligence, we wonder, what are the regulations guiding the healthcare industry? What are the rights of the patients and duties of doctors? We also hear a lot of instances of doctors at hospitals facing bullying and harassment by patients' relatives. In October 2015, a doctor in the General Hospital in Trivandrum who treated a journalist was harassed by media and politicians after the journalist died. Due to public pressure, the doctor was immediately suspended. It came out later that the death was due to cerebral hemorrhage and the doctor had done nothing wrong. In January 2016, Dr. Abhishek was beaten up by a mob of 50 people in front of the police force, and because the patient he treated died. He was blamed even though it was the patient's family that didn't get the CT scan done against the doctor's advice and took the patient away. These instances raise questions like, what are the rights of doctors and what are the duties of patients? What can doctors do to prevent frivolous allegations? Well, through this course on medical laws, we want to acquaint law students, lawyers, doctors, nurses, hospital administration, and all stakeholders in the healthcare industry with the laws regulating the healthcare industry, the rights and responsibilities of medical professionals and the patients. Welcome to this course on medical laws. Medical laws deal with laws and regulations regarding maintenance and confidentiality of patients' records, negligence and medical treatment or medical malpractice, and it deals with civil and criminal law applicable to the field of medical practice and treatment. Our analysis of medical legal guidelines and various landmark judgments will help all stakeholders in formulating effective strategies to reduce the instances of medical negligence litigation. This course is divided into 4 modules. Each module includes video lectures, self-reading material, quiz, and assignments. Module 1, Medical Ethics and Law, introduces the concept of ethics in medical practice. We'll discuss the 4 basic principles of medical ethics, namely autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. Then we'll analyze the salient features of Indian Medical Council Regulation 2002 and Code of Conduct for Doctors and Professional Association of Doctors in their relationship with the pharmaceutical industry. Within this module, we'll also look at the fundamentals of medical confidentiality and the guidelines on medical confidentiality framed by Medical Council of India in 2002. We'll also look at the Right to Information Act vis-a-vis medical confidentiality and patients' right to privacy in case of certain situations, medical conditions like HIV. The module includes case laws, case studies, assignment, quizzes at the end of the module. And there will be many samples of formats that will be presented to the learners. Module 2 explains the legal aspects of documentation in medical practice. Along with the growth of healthcare industry, there has been consequential growth in rules and regulations in the industry. All medical supervisors require express or implied consent of the patients to treat them. This module will elaborate on the legal aspects of informed consent, such as objectives, meaning, and procedures for taking informed consent. Further, this module will review the guidelines on medical records and discuss the rules on preservation of medical records and ownership of such records. To appreciate the subject matter, this module will include relevant case studies, case laws, sample consent forms, quiz, and assignment at the end of the module. Module 3 deals with medical negligence and litigation. We'll look at the definition, components of medical negligence, and burden of proof of medical negligence. In this module, we'll review medical negligence as a tort and as a crime. Through case studies, we'll see situations where medical negligence has been treated as a civil wrong and cases where it has been treated as a crime. After exploring the concept of negligence and the tests to determine such type of medical negligence, this module will also look at the procedures to file complaint under the Consumer Protection Act 1986 and Section 304A Indian Penal Code 1860 from the patient's point of view, and how to defend such medical negligence litigation from the doctor's point of view. To appreciate the subject matter better, we'll also provide you relevant case laws, case studies, sample complaint forms and formats, and quiz at the end of the module. Module 4, Landmark Judgments, covers case studies on 4 landmark judgments, namely Dr. Suresh Gupta case, Jacob Matthews case, Martin D'Souza's case, and V. Kishan Rao's case. The jurisprudential analysis of medical laws will be followed by a quiz and an assignment at the end of the module. The conclusion of the course includes frequently asked questions by medical fraternity and patients. We hope that our practical course on medical laws will help all the stakeholders in the medical industry to take appropriate measures in case of any negligence, and will also enable victims to take appropriate legal recourse in case of such negligence. We'll be happy to answer any case-specific query that you may have during the duration of your course. We sincerely hope that you will enjoy the peer-to-peer discussion on our discussion forum, and please feel free to reach out if you have any doubts. All the best. Hope you enjoy the course. Thank you.